Hello, Grace Limousine team. Hope you're all well today. Happy Friday to you. I come to you today with a friend. Say hi. Say hi. This is Frankie, for those of you who haven't met Frankie yet. New pup. So yeah, happy Friday. Goodness, what a couple days we have here. It's about 70 degrees outside, so hopefully you're all enjoying that. I just got back yesterday from a really amazing conference in St. Louis. The conference that I was at is a group of 12 limousine operators, so all owners of their companies, just about all. We all get together. These are solid companies, top of the industry. We get together with a consultant and we deep dive into each other's businesses. So we have open book financials. So we talk about every line item of the financials, insurance, fuel, payroll, and we just look at each other's companies and try to make sure that we're all running optimally. And it's a really great time. We also brought in a consultant who specializes in team building, HR, and we did some really good exercises that actually made me think a lot about how I operate as a leader and as a manager. And it was a really good time of introspection and self-examination. So yeah, it was really nice, and it was a good environment surrounded by peers who give honest feedback. So again, those are really valuable times for me, and I'm psyched that we have a good team here so that I can go to things like that. So Heather and Sherry holding the fort while I'm away is so valuable. So that's what I was up to there. Good news, while I was away, we had a buyer come to me and ask if we would sell a couple MKTs. So we were able to sell Grace H and Grace 15 to a buyer out of California, and rotating those out, I think later next week are going to have two brand new 2016 MKTs. I mentioned to you that we're going to get Lincoln Continentals at some point this year, but they're not even in production yet. So for this round, we're just going to get the MKTs and continue with that. They've been, for all intents and purposes, really good cars for us. So as far as the surveys, those are kind of the highlights of these videos, I think. For the week ending March 27th, we had 22 respondents. We had 100% chauffeur satisfaction. Awesome job to the chauffeurs. We had 97.8% fleet satisfaction, 96.5% phone rep satisfaction, and 97.62% overall satisfaction. So great job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. That's great. So last week we had, for the week prior, we were at 96.5 on the chauffeur, so we went up there. We were at 97.7 on fleet, so we were almost exactly the same there. 97.6 on phone, so we slipped a bit there, just by 1 percentage point. And our overall satisfaction was just about even. So that's good stuff. As you know by the weather, all indicators tell us that wedding season, prom season is upon us, night out season. So Jen and Jim, your lead chauffeurs, wanted me to give a reminder for you to get your tuxes dry cleaned. And really, it's a good time of year to do some spring cleaning, get your regular suits dry cleaned. We all want to be looking crisp and in good shape. Even get a new tux, a new suit, if it's needed this time of year. Please see Jen and Jim with your tuxes or suits if you have any questions about whether they fit the uniform, kind of fit the company look, and Jen and Jim will be happy to give you honest feedback on that. Also, great news. We have, I think, 5-6 new drivers who we hired in the past couple of weeks, and we have a couple more that are actually coming on board as well. So again, ramping up into the busy season. We're going to be needing all that help. So please say hi to, I have to read these now, George Cruz, Larry Griffin, Bob Kelly, and Percy Abbott. So say hi to those guys when you see them. A couple more things, a lot of bullet points on this e-update, but this week we had a fire outside in the rocky area outside the door. The fire was started by a cigarette butt. So we have a trash can outside with a cigarette tray in the top of it. I don't know why anybody would throw the cigarette butts into the rocks where my grandfather has to pick them out, which he does, but please put your cigarettes in the tray. That's what it's there for, all right? Don't need any fires. Don't need 79-year-old pops, sorry, 89-year-old pops digging through rocks to pick out your cigarette butts. There's a place to put those. All right. For the office staff, so we have had a really great partner network for years now, and we've had a hard time communicating it to clients. I'm putting a lot of advertising money behind letting our clients know that that's out there. In the office, though, we can certainly do a better job letting customers know that we can pick them up anywhere in the world when they land. So they fly out locally, we drive them to the airport, they land somewhere and they get to where they're going somehow. We can facilitate those rides. So so far in the past years, I don't know that we've really broken $250,000 in partner network sales, but this year I'm making a big push. Our reservation agents are gonna do their darndest, and if we can break $1 million, which is a stretch goal, I get that, but if we can break $1 million in partner sales, Frankie and I are going to pay for airfare and a cruise for everyone in the office. We can't all go at once, but everybody in the office will get airfare and a Caribbean cruise if we break that $1 million mark on partner network. So little incentive, never hurt anyone. So hopefully we could do that. I think last but not least for this week, on the 29th of March, that was the mark of 7 years since my dad and the founder of Grace passed away. So it's always a meaningful day for my family and I. We try to take some time to remember and all get together. I obviously was in St. Louis during that time, but I want to encourage you, for those of you who are new and didn't know him, I'd encourage you to ask one of the old timers, somebody that's been around a while. I'm sure that they'd be glad to share a story about him. And for those of you who didn't know him, take a moment to remember he was a good dude, certainly missed, and look what he started, So we all owe a debt of gratitude to Ian Campbell. So that's it for this week. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. If you want, definitely shoot me an email back with any thoughts or questions on anything. But thanks for all you guys do. You're awesome. Talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.